Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Kwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the bishops of GMS who rules well. Peace and salutations to the elect. Back, want to talk about a few things. All right, so we got more steps towards the MOTB, gradualism, and they're back at it again. Elon Musk says his Neuralink startup has implanted a chip in his first human brain. It says Revelations 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right? And the prophets of GMS and the people that follow them go into this all the time about the MOTB, and it's going to be implemented, and how we should not take it because that's just death. All right, so we're not supposed to take that. Anyway, here it is. Elon Musk says his Neuralink startup has implanted a chip in its first human brain. That's Elon Musk right there. He has a role to play. I'm actually going to get into it a little bit. It's a movie or a series on Netflix called The 100, and it goes into a lot of things regarding the MOTB actually. Well, no, I'm not going to say that. I'll just say it goes into some stuff regarding Neuralink, basically. Basically what Elon Musk is trying to do, I would say. Anyway, let's read this. Elon Musk's controversial startup Neuralink has implanted a chip in a human brain for the first time, the billionaire said in a post on X platform late Monday. The operation took place on Sunday and the patient was recovering well, he added. Musk's announcement could mark an important milestone for Neuralink efforts to usher potentially life-transforming technology out of the lab and into the real world. But he offered few details, and it's unclear from Musk's post how significant of a scientific advancement the implantation represents. The company had received approval to study the safety and functionality of its chips, implants, and surgical tools. All right. Initial results show promising neural spike. All right, so bomb. This man implanted some type of chip in someone's brain. It ain't gonna end well for him. All right, he probably doing good right now, or whoever. It ain't gonna end well. We already know that. We know that. All right, so basically, let's get to this 100 thing. What the 100 is about. So in the 100, from what I can remember, basically there's scenes where you have people like, let's just say the elites, they're dying, and then they use the Neuralink or the device that's in the brain in order to take it out and transfer the consciousness into another subject's body, and they can live on and things like that. So I mean, that's probably something that these people, the wicked of the world's given to the hand of the wicked, are trying to accomplish. Because let's get that right here. Psalms 49 and 11, it says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names, right? And they understand that, that's why they get in bunkers. They understand that nuclear war must happen and things like that. They trying to get out and go, colonize the moon and things like that, because they're trying to find a way to escape what's coming. You know what I mean? Because they know they got a short time. They understand these prophecies, gonna come to pass, pretty much. So they're trying to escape. They trying to escape for a reason. So yeah, back to the movie I was saying. The 100, you got the elites or whatever. They're taking the consciousness of their body and moving it to a different body through the Neuralink device that they have inside the show, and it's called like Infinity Stone or something like that. You know what I mean? And it's that was one portion, and then yeah, so that's basically like the Neuralink. And like I said, this is probably something that these elites are trying to do, and that can go into what they're trying to live forever. You know, just like the elder brother Yashawamba from the Dallas camp, he always says, um, I forgot what I was gonna say, but anyway, he basically says that these people are trying to get a pseudo, like blessing, a pseudo blessing, trying to live forever. They're basically trying to get what us, the hopeful elect, the Israelites, are going to get in the kingdom, when Yahushua busts through the sky with them chariots. So they're trying to achieve that, and it ain't gonna work. That's what I believe with this Neuralink thing. That could play, that Neuralink part could play into the I don't know, eternal life or something like that. But anyway, this is the show, the 100. You guys can go check it out. It's a show. It's pretty long. I don't know. I think it got like six seasons or something like that. 6 seasons or something like that. Um, The 100 is an American post-apocalyptic science fiction drama televised series that premiered on March 2014, right? It ended on September 2020. The 100 follows post-apocalyptic survivors from a space habitat. Right, these people's in space because the world got nuked up. So you can see kind of how this plays into the mind of what they think they're gonna do. They know the world gonna get nuked up. They're gonna be trying to hide in space or in bunkers or whatever they're trying to do until everything settled down. Right? A space habitat, the Ark, who returned to Earth nearly a century after the devastating nuclear apocalypse. The first people sent to Earth was a group of juvenile delinquents who encountered descendants of survivors of nuclear disaster on the ground. Right? Yeah. So it was stuff happening on the ground. Plot. All right. So yeah, this show. If you check it out, maybe you'll start to see the Neuralink part towards the end, though. You know what I mean? You'll start to see the that part towards the end. That was pretty much it. Um, yeah, this is just a blowing of the trumpet. I don't want to, find no videos or anything like that because I don't know how the copyright and stuff works or whatever. But yeah, it's an infinity stone. It has the infinity sign. It's something like a Neuralink, and you put it in the back of your brain. And like I said, they can use that to use bodies and transfer the consciousness to the next body and things like that. Real wicked stuff. That's what Elon Musk is most likely trying to accomplish with this Neuralink thing. And we know it goes into Revelations 13 and 16. No man may buy or sell save he that had the mark. All right, let's see. In May last year, Neuralink received FDA clearance for human clinical trials, and a few months later, the startup began recruiting patients with, don't know that word, caused by cerebral spinal cord injury or lateral sclerosis, right? So that's their thing, peace and safety. Oh, this is going to help you be able to walk again. Listen, all you got to do is be patient and wait. If you are born, with certain things like that, certain ailments and things like that, you're paying for your past sins, in your past life and the sins of our forefathers. And we pretty much at the end of things right now. You better off being patient, waiting on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and you'll be made new. You get a new body. In a twinkling of an eye, you get a new body. You know what I mean? So especially for us in this truth, in this walk, because hey, you don't want to be a brother with like weak faith, and then this thing is something like, oh, you can walk again, brother. You can walk again. Get up out the wheelchair, whatever type of stuff they can say. Hey, don't let this be a stumbling block to you. The trial is part of what Neuralink is calling its prime study, short for precise robotical implanted brain computer interface, which aims to study the safety of its implants and surgical robots and to test the functionality of its device. Trial patients will have a chip surgically placed in the part of the brain that controls the intentions to move. The chip installed by a robot will then record and send brain signals to an app. These people are going to be able to control you, just like we say, no man may buy or sell. They're going to be able to turn that thing off. You trying to use the back of your neck to go scan some, for some potato chips or something, it ain't going to work. However, sometimes you put the stuff in the cart and you walk through the door, you walk through some type of scanner and it just scans the chip and it say, hey, listen, you can't buy nothing. We don't like you today. Come back tomorrow or something. You can't trust this devil, right? So they just own some stuff. When I'm right here. The chip installed by robot will then record to an app. Come on now, with the initial goal being to grant people the ability to control a computer, cursor, or keyboard using their thoughts alone. The company wrote in September, man, they telling you everything good that you want to hear. Um, Let me see. Anyway, we about to get this Job. Where I want it. Let's see. Yeah, basically the first part right here. We're gonna start at 5. We're gonna start at 4. Job 20, chapter 20, verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head to reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yet he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sins of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned, and is the gall of Asap within him. He, he hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. Right, and that's pretty much talking about the wicked. Um, and this is the verse. This is the main verse I want to get right here. That the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. And that's what they're doing right now, right? These people are happy that they're this must announcement could mark an important milestone for this is a milestone for them. Like I said, going back to that movie, The 100. This is their dream to get that pseudo blessing to be able to live forever. That their generation shall continue forever and things like that. But it's going to be but for a moment. Why? Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Right? So he's only going to be able to accomplish so much. He's only going to be able to accomplish so much. The Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is going to let him do a little thing. He did this first little brain, basically test, and it's working out. And he think all is good. He think everything is still in his favor. He think his plans is still coming to flourishing. It ain't. That's not so though. Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. They meet with darkness in the daytime, and grope in the noonday as in the night. But he saved the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. Right, and these people are the mighty. These people have dominion over the earth right now. The world is given to him, the wicked, and they're doing things like this, and it's not good for us. Right, they're putting it off as good, like it's gonna help us and things like that. Help us walk this and the third. But their end goal is to rule the world and control everybody that's in the world. And how they're gonna do it? Through that MOTB. Right. So this is just blowing the trumpet is basically another step forward. It ain't too much to say on it. They're still at it basically, and that's pretty much it. He's not gonna be able to accomplish what he set out to accomplish. So yeah, you guys should check out that show. Like I said, the 100. It really goes into depth with that Neuralink thing. I believe you can tie it in with each other. So with that, hopefully you got some edification from this video. Shalom.